Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel again today. Now in today's video I would like to show you the area that I cleaned out yesterday. So this is what the space looks like where my recipe shelf was at. And I've sanitized the area. I swept and mopped the floor. I wiped down the walls. I wiped out the windowsill right there. And I mean, you can't gauge really the size of it here just by looking in this video, but from that edge of that table over to here is where I'm planning on using. And in a minute, I'll show you what I'm fixing to put in there. And I may end up, well, let me take you in there and show you what I'm fixing to do first. Then I'll explain to you what I'm going to probably end up doing. Okay, here is what it's all about. That shelf right there with the cans, that is actually a bookcase. And it goes clear on back to the wall there. Of course, there's not canned goods all the way across. I have some of the girls as stuffed animals there. And then I have two little baskets down here that are full of stuff. But the major part of it has is my pantry, stock of pantry goods. And this ideal was inspired by a suggestion from one of my subs. I'm doing the decluttering videos, and they have been watching my videos. I'm not going to say the person's name because I don't know how they would feel about it. But they have been watching my decluttering videos, and they saw this area, and they suggested that when I emptied the place where my cookbooks were and took that rack out or shelf or whatever that was, that this could go back there. Now I have already measured across the top, so I know that it'll fit, across the top. I do need to still measure the height so I'll know how far up the window it goes. But here's what my plans are. I backed up a little bit so you can see. Ginger's down there. This beach towel right here covers up two bookcases that are stacked one on top of another. See, they go all the way up to this. Keep my finger out of there, it might focus better. They go all the way up to the top of the ceiling. There's two bookcases there. So what I'm going to do, that's why I say this is going to be a job that's going to be take a little bit of work to do it. I'm going to have to take the towel off of that, empty all the stuff out of that bookshelf, take that bookshelf back to the area where my cookbooks were, and then put all them cans back in it. Then I'm going to take the towel off of this shelf, bring that top bookcase down to the floor, and push both bookcases back. That will open up the space between my TV set, probably from my TV set, probably clear over until about right there. Will all be emptied up. Because as you can see, those bookshelves are not very wide. And like I said, there's two of them. They're the same size. Pretty much. I think the one on top may be a little bit. Let me look and see. I think it may be a little bit. Yeah, it is. It's a little bit smaller. See right there where it comes? You probably can't tell because of this. See, so the bottom bookshelf is a little bit bigger. What I'll do is I'll measure the distance of this and add it to the distance of that and then see how far. But I'm estimating that it'll probably come right about here. So from here over to the TV is all going to be emptied. That's what my plans are. So when I get the canned goods out of that, it'll fit nicely right in here. Because I've already measured the distance from the table right here all the way over to this wall, and that bookshelf will fit. I am going to measure from here down to see. I'm thinking that bookshelf will probably hit right about there. It's not going to go up above the window like the shelf that I had in here that had my recipe books. That thing actually came up about this tall. But I think that bookshelf will stay down below it. So that's what my plans are. So let me back up again, let you see. This is the before of the area where I'm going to put it. This is the before of this area. The two bookshelves on top that I'm going to empty. The one down below. The pantry shelf that I'm going to empty and take back there. And then once I get all this stuff moved back there, I'll come in here and I'll show you again what this all actually looks like. So it's going to open this space up, which is going to make my living room be even bigger looking. It's going to make the living room seem bigger, even though it's not really any bigger than it was. And I'm not sure just yet. I might do this, I don't know. Depends on how big the space is from here and how I feel about it. I may, after I get these bookshelves here taken down and moved, I might take this shelf and move it over here. That way I'll have shelves all there and that will be emptied up. I don't know. It just depends. I got a lot to think about, a lot to consider, but that may be what I end up doing. I'm not sure. So that's the plan so far. So thank you for coming to watch this video. Remember, your life is very short. Make it the absolutely best that you can. And y'all come back and see us out any old time. Bye for this one.